what you're drinking. 2 shots, let's pour it up. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night.
Guys, I am at my first pit stop of this leg of the bus, of my sleeper bus. I'm too scared to eat any of the food here, but I'm not hungry, so I don't really need anything. But this is my bus. I'm just gonna get back on the bus and just chill. I've still got packets of chips and that, so I'm really fast. It's pretty like hot. I'm just wearing this just so it doesn't bring too much attention to me. But yeah, I'm gonna hop back on the bus. Let's go to supper.
Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last. Make it last, make it last. No matter what people say, live life in the fast lane. Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up, all this love.
Hello, I'm on a sleeper bus right now, and so far so good. My one I'm on right now is like called G8 Open Tours. I think it cost me like $26 American, and yeah, I'm on my way from Hanoi to Sapa. I am pretty relaxed. I had like a little nap, had my snacks, watching the view, watched Gossip Girl, and now I'm just gonna like probably just chill out and watch more of the view, maybe fall asleep, I don't know.
Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
My god, look at that mountain. Oh my god, there's little ducks playing in the pond. I can't believe this. There's like some village kids playing. Oh my god, how cute is this? I can't believe I'm currently in Sapa, I believe that's how you say it. It is stunning, so I chose not to stay in town. I chose to stay at an Airbnb 20 minutes out of town because I wanted to kind of just shut off for like 2 days and just not really have much on my itinerary because it's been so on the go since like this last month. My transition of leaving Canada and like ending that whole life that I built and then surprising my family, and then like tourist mode kicked in with my family and we did a lot of things every single day, and it was just like I felt like I literally yesterday I felt like I was hitting a wall and I was burning out. So it was like a perfect timing for me to have this little moment to myself in the mountains and the rice fields. I'm surrounded by these massive mountains, and it's kind of cool because I've been surrounded by massive mountains for the last 7 months, and it's kind of nice to see them again in a weird way, like, you know. But they're huge, and the ride here was crazy. Like I'm literally up in the mountain of like it's crazy where I am. Like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like a dirt road. There's like locals farming outside, there's kids, like local kids playing out in the rice fields, and like this is their home. and it's just so like, it's such an honor to get to stay here and have this experience. I kind of wish I was here longer because I'm not staying in the town, and the town here in Supper is actually really cool. Like, I just drove through it and it looked really cool. So I might go into town maybe tomorrow. It is a 20-minute ride, but I might catch a bike. I don't know if I can show you this, but that little road there, that's not a footpath. That is the actual road. And it swerves all the way down the mountain, going zigzags and everything all through northern, I think I'm in northern West Vietnam. What an honor. And I can't believe this view. You know, you never know what you're gonna get in Asia, and like when you see things online. But this is exactly what I wanted. Also, don't mind me. I feel like, as I said, I was kind of starting to burn out. I'm starting to break out, you know, just being in a new country with new bacteria. Go. I'm like kind of a mess. But the reality of traveling, you know, I just did a 6-hour bus ride and then a 20-minute car ride to here. And to be honest, I'm just so excited to have a drink, like a coffee or tea or something, and just sit out there and just stare. Like, that's what I'm excited for. So like, this opens up. I've just got it closed because there is mozzies outside, so I want to try and keep myself safe from that. But like, what is my life? And oh, also, this was an Airbnb. I will put it down in the description of where I stayed. Or this cost me basically $100. It was like 90 something dollars for 2 nights here on Airbnb. Is my life. Oh my god. This is what I wake up to. The foggy mountains. Birds chirping, and a well-rested child. Oh, the most comfiest bed ever. It's so cool because right now this is all fog, and it's because the sun is up, but it's still behind the mountains, and the mountains are so large that it will start clearing later on in the day when the sun has finally reached peak and it's above the mountains, because the mountains are so large that it would take literally from 6, I think it said 6:30 the sunrise was starting, 6:30 to at least 11 to 1 p.m. for the sun to actually be on top of the mountain. It's crazy. And now I'm gonna go catch a bike into town, and it's still foggy, so I'm gonna be like literally in the vlog. A little bit scared. I've got my little balaclava just to protect me from all the dirt, because the pathway, the road is just like a dirt road for like half the time. The thing is, I can't believe how much the universe really does guide me, and it is about listening and understanding, like listening to what is happening in your body and around you when these things happen. So I was meant to do the high jump loop. It was one of the biggest things I wanted to do in Vietnam, hence why I even came up to this area. So I was flying to Hanoi because I was doing the high jump loop the day after I flew into Hanoi, and some things happened with the company that I was planning to go with, and they ended up Road King looked so good. I wanted to go with them so much, and talking to them on WhatsApp. I then confirmed it. I booked my flights. I then went and booked my package with them, and they took my deposit. And then I got a WhatsApp message from them after me sending my confirmation to them on WhatsApp, and them saying, "Oh, sorry, no, someone booked in the time that you were booking it and got the last spot." Because there's only eight people in one group, and I was like, "What do you mean? We've just been talking for the last half an hour, and like your website gave me it. But anyway, I was very disappointed. I was very gutted. I had to try and find another company because there obviously is heaps of companies, but every company that I was talking to just didn't give me a full body yes, pretty much. So I kind of was like, you know what, I just don't know. I'm just gonna, my flights are booked to Hanoi. My parents are going to Hanoi, so I'm just gonna go to Hanoi, see Hanoi with them, and just go with the flow. I ended up feeling really drained and burnt out in Hanoi. By the second day, I just wanted to stay in bed, so I kind of felt like, whoa. Luckily, this would be the first day of the high jam loop, so luckily I did not book it. And then I ended up just feeling really tired, and just listening to my body, I just felt like, okay, if I don't rest right now, I'm probably going to be burning out. I've already been traveling for maybe 2 weeks, and prior to that I had big things happening in Canada. I was living in Canada for 7 months. That last month was a lot mentally and physically, like just, you know, I was getting sick and like saying goodbye to everyone, closing a chapter, like that was huge. Yeah, I was very close to just like crashing out. So I listened to my body. I ended up, my family that moved to Vietnam for the next 3 months, they're living in Vietnam. They suggested to look into Sapa, which is in the northwest of Vietnam, so close to the China border. So I did that, and it looked so beautiful. I ended up booking this Airbnb, and as soon as I got here, everything is perfect. It just feels so aligned. It's exactly what I needed. I needed like some peace and quiet. I just needed to like sit here with my feelings and just like literally just sleep in. I had the best sleep, and just do a little bit of exploring by myself, where I'm not focused on other people. And just sit here, and it's just, it feels so right. It's just crazy because the universe is always doing what you need, even if you don't think that's what you want. Because I wanted to be somewhere else right now, and I'm so glad that the universe did its magic and I'm here right now, because this is exactly what I needed. So the point of this whole long story is trust the process. Even if it's not what you want, it might end up exactly where you need it to be. Cheers.
Storms on the roof, secrets whispered, bulletproof. We build worlds out of steel.
Mày ơi, đây đây bà vừa ơi.
Topper has so many of these things, like really just big, massive, cool things. Look at that. And then the whole town is pretty much looks exactly like this. All these lights on these buildings, they're all restaurants, so many restaurants. The traffic is really busy right now, like all here is congested. I believe it's because there was some sort of show slash ceremony. My host at my Airbnb was talking about it that I didn't really understand, so I didn't really go, sadly. So I don't know if this is just like normal traffic, because it was this morning and she said that if you don't go early in the morning, you'll be stuck in traffic. So I don't know if that's because of that, or if that's just like a normal day, a normal Saturday in Zappa. I don't know. But such a cool town. I honestly don't even know where to go or what to do, because there's just so much everywhere. Like this is what every street looks like. And then I'll show you this. There's like just a lake and like a garden flower, like tenant garden kind of vibe. So beautiful. And then over there's like a garden where you can like play with the flowers.
my way out.
It is my last day here in Supper. It is the 1st of March and I am heading now to, I believe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Nimbin, and I'm catching another sleeper bus to there, which I believe it's like 6-ish hours I'm hoping to get there, and that's where I'll meet up with my parents. So my parents went and did a cruise in something bay, so then they're gonna travel, I think, 3 hours or something to Nimbin, if that's how I pronounce it. Maybe I'll write it here. So I'm going to reunite with them there, and I'm staying there with them I think for 2 or 3 nights, and then from there I'm not too sure what we're doing, if we're going back to Da Nang. I kind of want to save money. I've experienced a decent amount of Vietnam. There's so much here, like you could literally travel forever here. But I already feel so content. It's just like the start, and I still have like 4 weeks. So I think I'm going to go back to Da Nang and then maybe figure out if I want to do like one more trip somewhere else. I'm not too sure. This place in Supper is just absolutely beautiful, and I fully recommend coming here. I think I've already talked about this Airbnb. I'm going to definitely promote it because it deserves it. It is so beautiful and just so calming. I don't know how many people are staying here because I haven't really seen anyone. I seen a couple when I first arrived. I think they checked out, and then 2 young girls checked in yesterday. I don't know if that's all the people that are staying here. Her family is staying here as well, but you don't really see them. And the host, So, is just always there, always ready to reply. She's been able to organize me like a bike to town, a taxi to get here, and a taxi to get to my bus ride today. She's just always been responsive, and she cooks your meals. She is just so beautiful and so kind, and yeah, she's always been there when I needed her. So the other thing I wanted to mention while I'm here is just how much this little stop has really helped me. I have really stopped. I haven't really done anything to this little like few days hasn't been about traveling or seeing the most I possibly can. It was literally about just reconnecting and breathing and just like kind of calming my nervous system. That's kind of the best way to explain it, and I feel like I have done that. Like I feel more like ready to go, I feel energetic, I'm excited, and I'm so grateful to have experienced this. It's also like really made me reflect on a lot of my life. I think I've always has been a confident person and a very strong person, but to look at me now and reflect back on my like 20-year-old to my 28-year-old, the confident level, the strength I had, the ability to do absolutely anything on my own with confidence. I can go to the mountains and suffer in the northwest of Vietnam and have the best time ever and not feel alone, not feel scared, not feel like worried that like something's gonna happen to me, and just know that like if something does happen to me, I've got my back, I know what to do, I know how to fix it. And that's the coolest feeling, because I remember back when I was like 20 years old, I still did things on my own. I think I've always practiced that, being able to do things on my own, but I definitely was very codependent, and it wasn't until I had a breakup with the partner at the time, which I don't even remember when that was, if that was like around my 20s. But anyway, point of, it wasn't until after that breakup I kind of really dived into self-love and independence and being able to do things on my own and really bringing that confidence to life. And now looking back, because that's been like an everyday practice that I've done for like the last like 8 years or whatever it's been, you know, like it's probably been longer. Like I look back at her and I'm like, I've got so much empathy for her, and so grateful for me right now to be able to be like, if only you knew, if only I could tell you where you would be in 8 years and who you would be, you know? It's a really cool feeling.
rồi chậm